Hey guys, welcome back. I just want to do a quick video review of our watch list. More so just to kind of keep a record. Um, I try to do it daily as much as I can. So I'm just going to run through it. By now, if you guys watched my other videos, you get how to play our watch list, right? So I'm not going to dive deep into every single one, but I am going to show you how each one played out. This is from October 16th. Um, I am again running through the same, uh, typically or basically the same. I swapped out SMCI for NVIDIA. It's still a semi. And I'm just running these same ones back, and just seeing what the results are. And obviously, we're doing very well with this, so I'm going to keep on pressing forward. So again, today watch list: Spy, QQQ, Apple, Microsoft, Tesla, Meta, Nvidia, PayPal, and Amazon. And again, I, I'm not. I don't have any bias here. Do I think the market's going to drop? Yeah, in general. But I'm not going to. If it goes up, I'm going to play the call side. I'm not going to stay biased, and that's what makes this a little bit different because it takes the bias away, and you just trade wherever the fuck the market goes. Um, so again, let's start with Spy. And I'm just going to run through this real quick today. I am going to basically just show, okay, what happened, what were the results, and so we had calls over 444.50, puts under 442. So it actually took a while. We played the short side a little bit today. Obviously, made some good money. I'll cover those in another video since this is a little bit different. But so obviously, you had puts trigger here. If you entered here, you made maybe 15-20%. I think we might have played that, or maybe we played this one. Um, but same deal here. This one ran over 50%, and then you had this drop over here run over 50%, and same thing over here. This one ran over 100%. So big win on Spy. QQQ was pretty much the same type of deal, even bigger wins on QQQ. So you had this, I think it was a 70% run here. Then you could have gotten this drop here or this big drop here for 50 to 100% gains. It was just easy money today. Apple calls over 178.25, puts under 176. So Apple was kind of weird today. Normally, you kind of see that same movement between Apple and Spy, but it didn't really correlate today, at least with the trigger levels. So here did we trigger on here? I can't. Let's see, close at one. So we didn't quite close at 170. Yeah, so we didn't. We Yeah, we did trigger here actually. So we triggered on this candle. You maybe made a little money here. Maybe you stopped out. Um, and then kind of the same thing at close. You never triggered again over here. Um, Maybe you stopped out on this play, and maybe you made, I don't know, maybe 20-30% on this late last drop. Um, Apple, maybe a win. I'd probably call Apple a draw. Microsoft. Looks like, yeah, you pretty much won on Microsoft. You probably stopped out initially, got back in over here, and made your 25%, or somewhere close to that. It all depends on where you get in, where you get out. I try and give you guys like an average of what it probably was. Um, Same type of deal here. Maybe you made some money, maybe you stopped out, um, and then maybe you stop out here. So Microsoft, you know, I would nothing to write home about. Again, maybe you had some small wins, maybe you had some losses. I'd probably call Microsoft a draw too. Tesla, so you had a win to the call side here. I think maybe even twice here. Let's say entry here. Yeah, so maybe small wins on the call side for Tesla. Um, Maybe you enter here. Probably wasn't the smartest, but maybe stop out and then you make some money at the end of the day with Tesla. So, okay, went on Tesla overall. Meta was a big win to the put side. Not initially. Again, if you guys have been following me for a while, um, you'll know that I don't like entering on these big candle triggers because you normally get this move back up, but a lot of times, and I don't expect you or encourage you to stay in this play throughout all this. Um, like I said in my last video, pretty adamantly, I want you to get the fuck out when a candle closes above, and don't ride this shit back up. You can get back in, you know. And look, I mean, huge one on Meta today. Whether you got in here, whether you waited for it to come back up a bit and retest and run it down at the end. Meta ended up paying huge today. Nvidia. Let me clean this chart up. All right, Nvidia. So we triggered to the put side here. Calls over 445.50. Puts under 439. Trigger here and then entry here, and you made some good money on the short side. You could have done it a couple other times as well on Nvidia. So good win on Nvidia. PayPal didn't really trigger. I mean, you could have made a little bit of money on this calls. Maybe stop out. But other than that, PayPal's taking a little breather. It looks like trying to find some support here. All it's done is tank. Well, not all it's done, but it's pretty much tanked for the last few days here. So it's trying to catch its breath, find a little bit of support here. Obviously, this 59-ish level was this 59.25. So if it doesn't hold this, we're going lower. If it does, you might see a little bounce like you did here on Monday. And if that happens tomorrow, we're going to play it. It's simple as that. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, definitely keep an eye on PayPal tomorrow, whether it's further to the downside or to the upside. Either way, you want to play that pop. I'm going to have that on high alert tomorrow. Amazon, good money on puts on Amazon. So calls over 138.50, puts under 137. So we triggered here at the bell, entry on that candle, and you made a little bit of money on puts. If you missed it, come back here, enter, make some money on puts. Same thing over here. If you missed it, jump back in, make money on puts. Same thing again. If you missed it on the retest, you could make money on puts. Easy money, guys. These days are fucking easy. Don't make them harder than it needs to be. That's it for the watch list. So we had a relatively really good day. There were a couple that were kind of a draw. I think kind of Applesoft. Uh, Apple and Microsoft were kind of but other than that, everything else is pretty fire. So, solid day. Let's do it again tomorrow or in a few hours. See you then, guys.